What's going on, guys? Just here back to my channel, and this is a super late video and stuff. I had to wait for a while, so till these people go to bed, whatever. But anyways, yeah, WWE Backlash. Also, it wasn't too bad. It was better than a little bit of Wrestlemania last month. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, it was good. Some of the matches were good and stuff, and yeah. Anyways, let's get to it then. Hope you guys had a great Mother's Day yesterday already. Um, yeah, it was good. It wasn't too bad. Just it's hotter. Got more hot outside and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, let's get to it then. All right, the show kicked off with Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. If you hear my air edition, just ignore it. Or I can turn it off right now. Let me turn it off real quick. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins was good. You know, they had a good WrestleMania last month too, and all that stuff. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, there was no kickoff match or anything. It was just the main show with the matches, and that was it. So yeah, then and there were 6 matches, so it wasn't long. It finished before 10 o'clock. So yeah. All right, let's get to it then. All right, Cody Rollins versus Seth Rollins. Rhodes and Rollins exchange holds to begin the match, with Rollins generally getting the better of the counters. This played into the story that Rollins has studied his opponent and is better prepared than he was at WrestleMania 38. When Rhodes was a mystery opponent, Rhodes chased Rollins around the ring. Mr. Freakin' cut him off inside the ring and firmly took control of the match. Rhodes won back some momentum by slamming Rollins' face into the corner steps. It was short-lived as Rollins turned Rhodes inside out with the clothesline ringside. Rhodes bounced back from Rollins' control period by landing some trademark techniques. Rhodes popping Rollins in the throat, face planting him off an extended suplex spot, and then hitting a disaster kick. Rhodes attempted a disaster kick a second time and was firmly shoved over the ropes and to the outside. The action picked up back in the ring, with Rollins leading the dance before a sunset flip and a couple of near falls. Chaos broke out as the chops and palm strikes turned into a full-on slap fight. Rollins with a spin kick to the midsection. Rhodes ducked a strike and clotheslined Rollins out of the ring. Rhodes dived off the rope, but Rollins moved out of the way, and the American Nightmare ate the barricade. Rollins went for a suicide dive, but ate a forearm for his efforts. Rhodes entered the ring, sprung off the ropes, and nailed Rollins with a Cody cutter. Rhodes ducked the pedigree. Rollins countered and planted him with a super kick, 2 counts for Rollins. After the two traded high spots, "This is awesome" chants broke out from the crowd. Rhodes tried to hit another disaster kick, but Rollins caught him and turned it into a buckle bomb, followed by a high elevation frog splash. Led to a near fall. Rollins continued the assault before Rhodes got a several reversal into a crossroads that led to a near fall, with Rollins getting his foot on the ropes. Rhodes missed a big moonsault, and Rollins made him pay with the pedigree. It was close count, but only 2. Eric Rollins repeatedly fed Rhodes his boot. Rollins made the mistake of mimicking Dusty Rhodes' moonset, and Rhodes planted him with a crossroads. Rhodes transitioned for a second one, but Rollins escaped a chain transitions followed for each competitor. Rollins rolled up Rhodes with the tights. However, Rhodes rolled through and grabbed the tights for a 3 count. Yeah, this was a good match. So yeah, Cody Rhodes defeated Seth Rollins via pinfall. Yeah, this was a good match. I loved this one. It was good. It was back and forth and stuff. Yeah, it was good. Alright, the second match. Bobby Lashley versus Omos. I don't know. You guys like this match or what? I don't know. It was okay, but alright, let's get to it then. Lashley immediately took the fight to Omos, clubbing him with blows early. Lashley tried to run the ropes, but was intercepted by his ex-manager MVP. Omos took over. He dropped Lashley's head into the corner and stuck him with the big foot. Almost choked Lashley against the middle rope while MVP talked trash. Lashley then climbed onto Omos' back and snatched a rare neck choke, but almost flung him off after a spear into the corner by Lashley. The Almighty tied up Omos' arms in the ropes and pummeled him with unprotected strikes. Lashley met MVP outside of the ring. MVP swung with his cane, but Lashley dodged. Lashley snatched the Hurt Locker on MVP, almost interfered by grabbing Lashley's head with his palm. Lashley countered and planted almost. Lashley locked in the Hurt Lock while Omos was on his knees. Omos appeared to go out by roar to life and pushed Lashley into the corner. That forced the referee to break the hold by big elbow strikes to Lashley's dome in the corner. Lashley took back control and landed another spear in the corner. Lashley managed to hoist Omos up and drop him onto his back. Lashley took off for the match, ending spear, but almost dodged it, and MVP struck Lashley with his cane while the referee was distracted. Omos picked up Lashley and dropped him for the pinfall victory. Yeah, so Omos defeated Bobby Lashley pinfall. So yeah, it was okay. Alright, let's get to the third match. AJ Styles versus Edge. Yeah, you guys are gonna see this, what happened after the match was over. Styles immediately jumped on Edge, beating him back to the corner and creaming Edge with a baseball slide, followed by an Azai moonsault to the outside. Styles committed to the phenomenal forearm too early, and Edge countered with a boot to Styles' injured shoulder. Edge continued to work on the shoulder, throwing Styles into the ring post. Edge toward the kinesio tape off his opponent's shoulder and continued to target the injured body part. Following extended abuse to the shoulder, Styles managed to duck under one of Edge's attacks and clock him with the peel kick. A double crossbody left both competitors reeling on the floor. The Phenomenal One tried for a firearms carry, but his shoulder did not hold up. Styles found a more creative way to plant his foe. Styles must muster the energy to prop up Edge for the firearms carry into a shoulder breaker. Edge responded with the backbreaker variation into a crossfeed. Styles transitioned into his signature calf crusher, and Edge managed to reach for the ropes to break the submission. Styles restarted the action with the German suplex before Edge held onto the corner turnbuckle pad, and it lowered it off. Styles dodged a spear, and Edge went into the exposed buckle. Styles then got a 2 count on the pinfall attempt. Edge slammed Styles. Edge set up for the spear, but Styles countered and planted Edge with the Styles Clash before Demon Priest emerged, but remained on the aisle way as he was banned from ringside. Finn Balor appeared and attacked Priest. The Chaos allowed a masked assassin or something, assistant, I don't know how to say it, to knock Styles off the top rope while the referee was distracted. Edge locked up a chokehold and Styles went unconscious. Rhea Ripley was revealed to be the masked woman, officially aligning with Edge's Judgment stable. So yeah, Ripley was the woman under the mask. So yeah, it wasn't that bad of a match. All right, let's get to. So yeah, we have 3 matches left. All right, so this one, hold on. All right, after this one was Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey SmackDown Women's Championship I Quit match. All right, this is the 3rd match. So we have 3 more to go. We have 2 more. I mean, sorry. Yeah. All right, Flair opened with a clothesline before a brief flurry of offense by Rousey, which Flair stopped by spiking Rousey with a German suplex. Rousey countered an early figure 8 attempt and landed a flying knee. Rousey hunted the armbar, but both women fell out of the ring, and Flair repeatedly ran Rousey into the barricade before repeated chops by Flair. The two made their way up the ramp, where the pair each got a hold of candlesticks. The Queen got her hands on 2 candlesticks and struck Rousey in the ribs with the weapons. Rowdy then turned the tide and got a hold of 2 candlesticks and repeatedly struck Flair. After making their way back down to the ring, Flair grabbed a video camera from a ringside cameraman and hurled it toward Rousey, and their fight boiled over into the crowd. Flair blindsided Rousey with a drink to the face and chucked her into another barricade. Flair trapped Rousey between stair railings and locked on a camel clutch. Rousey refused to quit. Flair tried to strike Rousey with a chair, but the former UFC champion ripped it from her hands. Flair escaped back to the ringside amid "We Want Tables" chants from the crowd. Flair powerbombed Rousey into the ringside barricade. Rousey won back control, but a rake to the eye snuffed that out. Rousey tied up Flair in the corner in a tree of woe, with Flair hanging upside down, facing ringside, while Rousey locked on a deep armbar. Flair repeatedly refused to quit despite having her arm fully extended. Both women fell to the floor. Flair then repeatedly struck Rousey and planted the challenger with a natural selection against the chair in the ring. Flair locked in her figure 8 finishing move. Rousey refused to quit and smashed a nearby chair against Flair's head. Flair taunted Rousey, wishing her a happy Mother's Day, and then Rousey took advantage of Flair's arm inside a steel chair and snatched the armbar. Rousey torqued the armbar, and Flair screamed, "I quit!" A big improvement this was better than the WrestleMania match they had last month. So, yeah. It wasn't that bad of a match. So, alright, get to the 5th match. Madcap Moss versus Happy Corbin. This was a boring match. So, yeah. A tussle for strength kicked off the match. Moss doubled up on leapfrogs and hip tossed Corbin. Corbin responded with a high angle chokeslam. Corbin pummeled Moss' face against the barricade. Corbin with the hard Irish whip into the corner. Corbin flipped Moss onto his back and delivered a senton. Moss then took the lead with the explosive spear in the corner and then chucked Corbin with the follow-away slam. Corbin took control and belittled Moss while delivering punches. Moss eventually fought off Corbin on the top rope, but missed with aerial offense. Moss ran into the deep 6, but got his shoulder up for the 2 count. Moss took advantage of an emotional charge, Corbin dodging a clothesline and landing a sunset flip to score the pinfall, and celebrated as a frustrated Corbin looked on. So yeah, Madcap Moss defeated Happy Corbin. So yeah, it wasn't that good a match. Alright, let's get to the main event. The Bloodline, which is this is a 6 match. The Bloodline, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso versus Drew McIntyre and RK Bro, Randy Orton, and Riddle. Riddle took early control of Jimmy, much like their recent match on SmackDown. McIntyre planted Jimmy with a suplex and called to face Roman Reigns. Paul Heyman insisted that Reigns had nothing to prove, but the undisputed champion tagged in Reigns, faked out McIntyre by immediately tagging in Jey, eliciting boos from the crowd. Jimmy then tagged himself in, and the brothers swarmed Riddle. Heyman only implored Reigns to tag in once. Jimmy had Riddle in a bad position, which he did. Reigns beat down on Riddle, clobbering him with an elbow and taunting the crowd. The undisputed WWE Universal Champion planted Riddle with the Earl Nage. Riddle dodged Jimmy's corner splash and nearly tagged in his partners. However, Jey intercepted by blindsiding both Riddle and Orton. A flying kick by Riddle opened the door for a much needed tag to McIntyre. Reigns, who tagged himself in the ring moment prior, had a look of concern painted on his face. Reigns psyched himself up and his larger foe in the center of the ring. McIntyre and Reigns exchanged blows. McIntyre took control, tossing Reigns across the ring and landing neck breakers on both McIntyre and Jimmy. A distraction from Jey created an opening for Reigns to land a signature Superman punch. Reigns wore down McIntyre in the corner with thundering blows as the crowd chanted for Orton to tag in. Reigns shotted Riddle and antagonized Orton, setting up McIntyre to land the Claymore kick. The audience roared for Orton, who tagged in and punished the Usos with the signature power slams. Vintage Orton reared its head with the rope assistant DDT. The Viper struck Reigns with an RKO. He ate a super kick by Jimmy Uso, but snapped back and scored another RKO. McIntyre set up Jey for the Claymore. However, the Usos caught him with a double super kick. Riddle and Jey tagged into the match, and Riddle explored to live. He punished Jey with the various moves, including suplexes and sentons. He kept Reigns and Jimmy at bay with flying knees. Riddle landed his signature floating bro for a near fall on Jey. Jey struck Riddle with a pop-up neckbreaker, but Orton broke up the pin attempt. Reigns leapt off the steel stairs and slapped Orton with a Superman punch. McIntyre attempted to put Reigns through the announcer's table. A distraction from Jimmy allowed Reigns to slam McIntyre through the table with the arranged Riddle dumped onto Reigns and Jimmy. Riddle and Jey exchanged moves in the ring. Riddle landed a top rope RK Bro on Jey, but Reigns managed a blind tag at the final moment. An unsuspecting Riddle fell victim in a match ending spear from Reigns. Yeah, the Bloodline defeated Drew McIntyre and RK Bro pinfall. So yeah, yeah, Roman Reigns speared Matt Riddle at the last minute. So yeah, yeah. Anyways, that was okay. It was good. Man, the ending, man, that match was like holy shit, you know. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, it was okay last night already, but yeah, it was okay. But what can you do? WWE has been WWE creative has been suckish this lately. So what can you do? Vince McMahon sucks. Bruce Pritchard sucks. John Laurinaitis sucks. Still, anyways, they can't make us happy. Only AEW does. Anyways, yeah, that was it. 6 matches. It almost finished at 10 o'clock. So yeah. Anyways, that was it, and see you all in the next video. Laters.